hauling freight across the state line. Watching RG Barge's logo start to shine. There's a legend on the asphalt with his boots left on the curb, driving like a demon with a spirit.
G'day RG Barge crew, hope you're having a fantastic day today and your family's happy and healthy. I have to apologise that I haven't made any videos recently. Life gets in the way sometimes, but I'm back and we're ready to rock and roll. So what we're doing now is we're going to take a look at the 1.58 update beta that I'm using at the moment. We're going to look at it feature by feature. This video is just on the rework of the Route 66 that they've done in this update, and then other features I'll feature in upcoming videos, so that it's not just a quick overview, so we can really check out each feature and see what they're doing, because this update looks like it's going to be fantastic, I have to say. But again, I'm not too sure. I've only just had a quick glance at it myself, so we're going through this. You're doing it with me as we go. All right, so let's have a look. I've got a job already on Route 66, and if you have a look over there, whoops, it says there Route 66 and historical Route 66. And like I said, we've got a load at the moment. Let's start the engine up. Jump outside and show it to you. Just some bins by the look of it, rubbish bins, whatever you want to call them. I don't know what you call them in America, but yeah, that's what it is. I got the C909 out for this trip. The Kenworth C909, and let's notice there's no drivers there. It's possible that it's that mod, although it might be the actual update itself that's causing the problem. But let's get on the way. We'll take it nice and slow. I'm not worried if I get this job done on time. It's just so that we can see what Route 66 looks like and what the improvements are. And I'll do that by stepping out so you get to see what's around. One thing I do like about this update, I have to admit, is the mirrors. The smaller mirrors that you can actually apply. You can now actually have them on so they're only on when you're outside the vehicle. Now, as a streamer, a creator,
go straight on.
that's a great feature, because I normally, when I'm inside the cab, I'll have them on because I'm in and out of the cab all the time when I'm making videos. And I need the rear view mirrors when I'm outside, but I don't necessarily need them when I'm inside. But now you can actually turn them on only when you're outside the vehicle. So when you go back in, they're off, and when you come back out, they're on again. And that's just, to me, that is a fantastic feature. So just thought I'd let you know about that one. But we'll pop back out again, because we're supposed to be looking at the scenery and seeing what's improved and what hasn't. But from what I can see, everything looks really good. Now, you'll notice down in the bottom left there, whoops, I'm trying to take it slow and point things out. We've got the speedometer and the tachometer, along with all the instrument lights, like wipers when I'm turning them on, high beam, indicators, etc., fuel, gear that I'm in, speed that I'm doing. So these things are all coming up, and you've got a more refined GPS in the corner there. I'm not sure if I really like the idea of having the speedometer up there like that, but you can turn it off. So that's a good thing. And again, I'll go through those features in a later video so you can see exactly how they work. Now, it's telling me to turn right, but I've actually created this so that we go through the actual Route 66, because the job didn't actually go through Route 66. So, whoops, running a red light. That's all right. It's just for the video. But yeah, as you can see, everything's looking good. Now we'll just pop out to the map so you can see where we're going. Now this is the Route 66. It's not the full Route 66. Never has had the full Route 66 in the game. I've driven it just so that I could quickly make sure that everything was okay and there was no problems with it. And I found a secret road, and I'll show you that when we get to it. It's quite a nice little piece of road, and there's an interesting little thing there. So let's go back. And again, if you have a look around, you can see it has improved. There's a lot more buildings, a lot more features, a lot more immersive stuff that you can check out. Now, I've got a few mods in this. I think I've got 9 mods that are working in this at the moment. So I don't think there's going to be a major problem with mods working. This is an old truck mod that I'm using, the T909, and it's working fine. There's no problems with it that I can see. There is a little bit of shimmering with the graphics
Go straight on.
that I've noticed when you're outside. When you go back inside the truck, it's not as bad, but there are a few shimmers here and there. The frames per second seem to be reasonable. I'm getting about 50 to 55 here in this area. So if you're interested in that type of thing, the game runs smoothly. That's the main thing. It really doesn't matter what frames per second you're getting, as long as the game's running smooth. Because it's not a first-person shooter, you don't need major fast frames per second with this. But again, as you can see, the scenery is really good. The buildings and whatnot look like they've got a lot more detail, a lot more emphasis on the Route 66. And as we go through here, you'll find that the scenery and the buildings, like I say, will be more orientated towards that nostalgic Route 66 sort of look. But again, like I say, the fact that you can, when you jump outside, you've got those mirrors turned on, great feature, so that you don't have to have them on when you're inside. Again, showing you, no matter where you are outside, they turn on. When you go back in, they're off. And we're just going to check. Oh, he jumped in, didn't he? But like I say, I don't know, I'm sort of getting used to having the speedometer and the tachometer in the corner there. I've never really been a big fan of having them like that when you're outside the vehicle. And also, it's there when you're inside the vehicle. You've already got them on the dash. Plus, I've got the sim dash. And again, you can turn it off, so that's a bonus. And like I say, I'll go through that feature in another video so you can see exactly how. So stay tuned for that, and you'll be able to see exactly how that works. But yeah, so Route 66, historical Route 66. I think this section of it they've done really well. I'd really like to see the whole of Route 66 in the game. A lot more of it. Oh, here we go. This is one of the diners that are along Route 66. I forget which one this is. Let's have a look. Yeah, let's jump out. That's Hackberry General Store. Now, for you, the guys that live in America that have travelled Route 66, you'll be able to tell me if this is very authentic or not. I don't know. I've never driven Route 66, never been to America. I'd love to, but unfortunately can't afford that. But that's another story. But yeah, let me know if you think this is very representative of Hackberry General Store, and if in fact there is a Hackberry General Store on Route 66. I should have investigated and found out if there actually was, I suppose. But like I say, I think it looks really nice the way they've done it. In this part, like I say, this is more the open area. We'll get into another township as we go along, and also along that secret road that I found. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about this once you've seen it. If you think it's pretty accurate or not, let me know, because like I say, I've never driven it myself, and I'd really like to find out what the people that have actually driven it think of it. Or this section of it anyway. Like I say, I'd really like to see them put the whole Route 66 in. So I think it'd be really interesting. Although again, I've never driven it. But people that have, let us know. Alright, so here's the secret road section that I found. Now the reason I found it is because I was interested in this Cabins Inn. I decided to pull in here and have a look at it and see what it was all about. Now, I didn't pull in here in a trailer. I'm going to have to take this wide and come on the opposite side and hopefully not hit the trailer. No, we should be right. Okay, so yeah, I popped in here to have a look, see what it was all about. And again, let me know if this is actually on Route 66. We'll have a look at it, see what you think. So yeah, it's just a hotel. What's it called? Grand Canyon Cabins, Route 66. And this obviously is a hotel and gas station. But yeah, I pulled in here, and that's when the secret road notification popped up, and I thought, well, let's have a look. So we'll take a look, and I'll show you what we found, or what I found. So yeah, traveling along here, I thought, oh, okay, this is probably going to be boring because it's just a road in the wilderness. But whoops, didn't notice that when I came down last time. It's dinosaur. Obviously, there's something to do about dinosaurs here in the park. Maybe they found some old bones that they dug up of a dinosaur. That's now a tourist attraction. But yeah, as we go up through here, there's what I would call a caravan park, rest stop, RV park. I don't know what you'd call it, but as you can see, here it is. Let's stop here and we'll jump out, have a look. There's a little kiosk or whatever it is. Coffee and breakfast. French fries, hot dogs, cakes and pies, pastrami. What's that? Lemonades. What's a lemonade? Milkshakes, and you've even got a menu there. Woo-hoo. A little playground for the kiddies, a couple of choppers, an old truck, and yeah, probably just a garage or whatever. But over here is the RV park. And we've got a sign here. Nope. Thought it might have a sign telling us what RV park it is, but it doesn't. And then yeah, in here it looks like little cabins that you can stay in possibly. And yeah, you can park your RV out here, your RV. As you can see, there's a few people parked out here. So it's quite a nice big area. You can drive in here. In fact, I'll quickly do that so you can see what I mean. But yeah, so I thought, yeah, this is a nice little area. I'm guessing that they might be doing this for the upcoming road trip DLC. You'd possibly be able to do something with this as far as if you're driving an RV or a car or something, to probably come here and stay overnight. I'm hoping that they involve that and make it more immersive, where you can actually park your cars and stay a night somewhere and make it like a trigger, a sleep trigger. Because it would make it a lot more immersive, especially for the road trip type stuff. And yeah, just open up the game a lot more for you. Make it more interactive. All right, so yeah, so this is the little secret road that I found. And it brings you back out onto Route 66, I think. Route 66, whichever way you prefer to pronounce it. And just up here a bit further, we rejoin 66.
Rerouting.
You guys can stop. What is this guy doing on the outside? Alright, well. Okay, so yes, rejoining Route 66. Go out wide here and get past that fence. Okay, so you can have a look. So some of the trees off in the distance, though, I must admit, look a little bit 2D, flat. But as you get closer to them, they look alright, but I'm guessing that'll improve. But all in all, I'm really happy with the graphics in the 1.58. Again, with each iteration of the game, I just think the graphics are improving immensely, and the performance of the game is improving immensely. Alright, so here we are. We are coming up to another little township along here. What is this one called? Where are we? What is it? Seligman. Welcome to Seligman. Again, I've never been on Route 66, but I'm guessing this is actually a real little township that is along here. And again, the big Route 66 sign. And again, I'm not sure of whether or not this is more realistic or not. You let me know. And that looks like a little tourist sort of destination over there. A couple of yummy restaurants. That's the name of it, yummy. Guessing that's another little restaurant, cafe. What's that? Post office. A couple of houses. Oh, I like the way they've done the houses. What have we got here? It's just another clothes store. Not sure what that is. Oh, it looks like a nursery. Sells rats, sells flowers and stuff. Hotel.
Go straight up.
Yeah.
That's right.
Historic Seligman Sundries, Gifts Museum, coffee, jewellery. Route 66. What's that? Metallic trolley. Okay. Alright. Obviously that's a souvenir shop. Area just to stop and check out. Little park. People walking their dog.
Go straight
Hotel
up.
Route
That's
66.
right.
Low daily rate. Free Wi-Fi. Burgers. Cable TV. Free Wi-Fi. A lot of hotels and motels here. Obviously it's a well-travelled area. That a lot of people stop over in. Mr. Fix-It. Alright, so that's, the Seligman Township. Look. Again, like I say, I'm not really worried if I get this job done on time. So I'm just doing this to show you Route 66. So yeah, that's basically, why aren't you going into gear? Thank you. That's Route 66, I think that's it. That's the section that they have in ATS anyway. And ends just down here a bit. What have we got on the right here? Is there another service station, gas station? Yes. But it's closed off to us. Strange, maybe they'll open it up once the actual update is released. And yeah, so that's, yeah, let me know. Like I say, I want to know what you think about this update. I really do, because for me, it seems like it's going to be, whoops, quite a big one. What do we get down the end here? Some sort of service station again? Yeah, gas station. Oh, okay, that's why that's shut off, because there's one right here. Quite a big one with rest stops and fuel. So that's excellent. That looks pretty good. How are we? Plenty. Alright. Okay, so yeah. Again, like I say, I really would like to start a conversation with you guys about this. So let me know down in the comments what you think. If you think that they could have made it better, or you think they've done a really good job or a bad job, let me know. Either way. For me, it looks really good. But again, like I say, I've never driven Route 66 myself, so I can't really, or I don't have anything to compare it to. I'm going to jump back in the cab now. This is just, I think this is 43 or something. What is it here? Oh, that is 40, yeah. I-40. All right, so yeah, we're on I-40 going through to Gallup, where we're going to drop off. And like I say, I will be doing another video featuring all the other improvements they've made, or what I class as improvements. I'll let you know exactly what I think. I think that looks pretty good. But again, like I say, don't have anything compared to it. Very happy with the graphics and the performance. Yeah, like I'm getting 88 frames per second at the moment. I noticed back there at one point I was getting 100 and something frames per second. So it fluctuates again a bit. But again, the game runs nice and smooth. To me, the graphics are quite nice. I did notice it was a little bit darker than my other, the previous version of the game. So I've actually had to increase the brightness slightly, only by about 5 points, to get it to where it looked like it was with my other profile. So maybe they've adjusted something there with the gamma on the game. But yeah, so we're dropping. Now that's the other thing, to find your job information and whatnot. Oops, wrong one. It's, yeah, a little bit different. Oh, that's the widget options. Again, I'll explain that later in another video to show you exactly how that all works. And I'll have to find out how to find out about your job information. I'm guessing the only real way to do it for me right now quickly is to go up here and click on that, and it'll tell you all about where you're going and whatnot. Again, when I have Truckee implemented, it will show all that. So yeah, we're going from Kingman through to Gallup. That's your income. It's only a very light load, so yeah, nothing great. Where did it go? There we go. There's a problem I noticed. My cat's meowing. Oh, came back. Okay. I don't know what button I pressed there. I'll have to find that out and let you know. Like I say, we're discovering this as we go along. But you can't, like I say, you can turn it off. Obviously, it's this. Whoops. The road. Gee. What's going on here? I've got an accident. Okay, so to turn it on and off, you just. Whoops, that's not it. Or is it? No, it is. Okay, it's because I've got the buttons programmed incorrectly at the moment. That you can turn it on or off through your router device buttons. But I've got them set up incorrectly because I've got it set up with my old profile. But that's another story. So yes, you can turn it all on and off if it gets annoying. But yeah, you can either stick with me and watch it to the end, or if you're happy with what you've seen, I understand. But again, let me know in the comments. Oh, we are around 66 still. I didn't think this was, I thought this was I-40. Or if is I-40 part of Route 66? There's something, let me know. Is it saying historic Route 66 back there on that billboard? Bit of a mess.
Go straight on. That's right.
Couldn't get my cat in here in this one. I don't know why. Maybe it's because the mod's not working, or this truck doesn't allow for it. But I normally have my cat on the dash, Tiger, and I'm missing him dramatically. No, but yeah, I prefer to have the cat on the dash because he's a good luck charm. So yeah, again, let me know if this is Route 66, people. Like I say, I'm not really familiar with it at all, only from what I've seen in movies, etc. Tell you what, I'm loving this B909 though. What a nice truck. Quite a few of these get around in Australia as well. Cruise control on, that way I don't have to worry. Come back out. Yeah, I like the colour of this truck. I call it burnt orange. So I don't know, it's sort of brownish colour really. I'm all over the road. Yeah, like I say, stay tuned for the other features that I'll be showing as we go along in this series for the 1.58 update. I really do think that they're preparing a lot of the way for the road trip and for the console game. And that's another thing. What do you feel about the porting over to console? A lot of people are getting mixed, well, I'm getting mixed reactions from a lot of viewers. Quite a few people saying it's a great idea because it's going to bring more drivers, more people to the game, make it more popular, and hopefully increase the amount of DLCs and the amount of work they do and improvements they do on the game. That's all positive, and I think that's a great thing. But a lot of people have also said that they're worried and concerned that the console version will get more attention than the PC, and we'll end up losing a lot of focus on the stuff that really needs to be done. Again, let me know what you think about that. I really don't think that'll be the case. I do think that with all the new physics that they've added, because apparently there's a lot of new physics gone into this version of the game, and I do notice a lot of difference in the physics, and I'll cover that in a feature or future video. Let you know what I think of that in depth, because I'll do a lot of experimenting on that before I actually give my opinion, because again I want to make sure that I give it a fair go and let you know exactly what it's like. There's no use just doing a quick 5-minute video and saying to you, oh yeah, I quickly looked at it and I think this. I want to give it a couple of days at least of full-on driving and find out exactly what it feels like as far as physics. So far with the driving of the trucks, I can say this: steering looks or feels better. It is heavier. I haven't adjusted anything. I've left it on my standard settings that I use in my normal profiles in the 1.57 version of the game, and it feels a bit heavier. It feels a lot more responsive, I'll give it that, so far. But again, I want to do a lot more testing with different loads, heavier loads, lighter loads, bobtailing, the whole lot, so I can let you know exactly what I think of the physics. And I'll do it as a standalone game, and then I'll add physics mod to it if it's compatible, and see if that alters it and whether it improves it or makes it worse. So I'll cover that in depth, is what I'm saying. Crunch. Okay. Must be a chocolate bar or something. What have we got there? Petrified forest. I think that's what it said. It's scared. Forest is scared. It's petrified. Right, it's really hard because I've got such muscle memory where I have everything up on the top of the screen. It's really hard for me to, when I'm looking for some information about what I'm doing, to look down. I know it sounds weird, but it's because I'm so used to it. It's muscle memory. I'm looking up the top for the information I want, but it's down the bottom now. I'm wondering, we might be able to move it to the top or something, because it's supposed to be a widget, so maybe you can actually move them. And I'll find out and let you know. Ooh, it's looking a bit dark over there. The rain might be coming. At least it's not snow. I hear a lot of you guys in the US getting hit by some big snowfalls at the moment. Yeah, I feel for you. It'll be freezing cold. And hard to get through the snow drifts or whatever. Way station closed. Cool. Don't have to stop. But yeah, I'm loving the scenery and the way they've done it. It looks really good. I've noticed that a lot of the scenery is loading. It's not loading in front of me like it does on 1.57. Whereas you're driving along, you'll see hills and mountains pop up out of nowhere. But as you can see here, it's already there, it's already loaded. Or am I just talking out of turn as we turn this corner? Let's see what happens as we look off in the distance. No, it's already loaded, look at that. Yeah. Like I say, in 1.57, those hills in the background there would be, as you get closer, would gradually build up and show the top of the hills. But right now, as you can see, oh, there's one of the hints that pops up. As you can see, it's not completed yet. As this is a beta, it's a work in progress. But you'll get little hints and pop signs that pop up. You can turn all that off now, which is a great thing. They've made everything actionable, meaning that you can either have it on or off. And that's the way it should be, so that you can choose whether or not to have the feature enabled. Because those signs to me would, or those warnings and notifications would get really annoying after a while. You probably want to turn
And
them off.
then exit right.
So yeah, I think that's a great step forward, that you're able to switch things on and off, and the fact that you've got widgets that you can turn on and off is another addition that I think is great. And again, I'll go through all that in a feature or future video. Feature video.
Turn left.
And the drop-off's just down here a bit further. Get into the lane so that we're ready and prepared for it. And stop.
Go straight on. That's right.
But yeah, so that's Route 66. And, you know, we talked about the graphics and the performance. It seems to be performing as well, if not a little bit better than 1.57 so far from what I've seen. Again, I'll keep you updated on that as I progress checking the beta out and letting you know exactly what I think are the good points and the bad points. I won't sugarcoat it. Like I say, I think the route advisor and the speedometer and that you're going to take a bit of getting used to, and if I can't get used to it, at least I know I can turn it off. Right. So yeah, I think I'll do that as the next video, the widgets, so that you can check that all out. So if you're interested in that,
And then turn left.
stick around. I'll do that as the next video
Turn left.
and show exactly how you can turn it on, what things are actually included. Be a bit of a discovery for me too as I run through it. And then we're going to have to wait here for a while to get through these lights, I think. So we're waiting for nothing. Look at that. Always love waiting at lights for nothing. I think it's a good idea. You can't tell I'm being sarcastic. Right. And as nightfall, we venture into the depot where we're dropping on. Yield. Yield you all who enter here. Alright.
This is
Where
where
are
it
we
is,
dropping off?
sugar.
Round the back. By the looks of it. There's that trailer going. Yeah, no problem. Get rid of that Jake brake. We don't need that anymore. Oh. Oh, and then it's quite easy. Fair enough. Love it when a plan comes together. Okay. Lock that in so we can see what we're doing. Right, bring it forward a bit more. Hopefully not run into anything. Okay, reverse. It's better now. I can see the parking spot. Ah, there you go. That mirror didn't come on. Okay, have to look into that. See why that was so. Of course, I need it. There we go, beautiful. Beep. All right, done like a dinner. I like the new notifications because they're a lot more clearer, and the colors bring out the lettering so you can see the wording a lot better. So yes, excellent. Continue. So that's it. That's the Route 66 and a few little explanations about the widgets in the upcoming video that I'll feature that in. But yeah, give me your comments down below. Let me know what you think. If you liked the video, give me the thumbs up. If you didn't, give me the thumbs down. If you haven't subscribed already, please consider doing so. It's free and it helps me out tremendously, and I really would appreciate it. And if you know anyone that might be interested in it, please share the video with them as well, because that does help as well. All right, so yeah, hopefully if you did enjoy it, we'll catch up in the next one. Bye for now.